took about a year from the first rehearsal to the first performance, working in little blocks for us, just learning the parts. And the thing about it is even that the notation of the music is not normal also. So this takes a long time to get used to this unusual notation that he writes. When we were preparing the first performances with Luka, we had a few days where we met. Actually, not so many. I mean, Luka was amazingly fast at understanding what the sort of the energy of the piece is and what it was about, and bringing her amazing ideas to the music. To actually, it really inspired us to actually make the music even, sort of more concrete, or it made it more exciting for us, even more understandable. When you came, I think.
Yeah. And I think we just met once or something in Freiburg already and talked about it, and then maybe twice or 2 days of rehearsals again. And it was like a big structure, but I think it's still moving and growing and maybe developing, because we didn't play it so often yet, and I think it's every time changing. And that's also like the fun thing about it. Because it's so complex and we do so much different stuff, that the more we do it, I think the more fun I have, and I think that the more easy it gets.
I mean, you just try out and see what feels good, and try something else.
Very spontaneous also on stage. I think it's good to leave a bit of space to see what happens, and to sort of react to the audience and the vibe and the energy in the hall. So that's also part of it.
Well, what did take long though was just, first of all, putting it together, like the notes, understanding the notation, getting used to the notation, because even now, after I think 4 or 5 performances, I feel like one can, especially when you play it with other classical pieces, so that took a while, and it's still, it's also evolving still, and also coordinating everything. His notation his timings are actually really precise and completely written out, and also the freedom, which is very big in the whole piece, even that is written out. Even there are 2 different kinds of fermatas, so there's a short fermata and there's a long fermata, and then there are commas, and so really it's one needs to first break it completely, and then it takes a while to bring it back. And then of course the whole movement that we brought in with Luka and all that, once the piece was there somehow, we gave the final. But I'm really looking forward to do it more and more, and it feels like we spend most of our time playing the big famous pieces and the less famous pieces, but they're all classical, romantic. Even modern music is more classical than this in a way, but this is, I feel, is becoming like our piece, our little production, like theatrical, and it's every time very different, so it's very exciting.